Now it sounds like Dora. All right, so we have 2, we have 4, we have 6. All right, here we go. Coming back. Number 14, he's a beast, right? Let's zoom in a bit and see if we can tell what's going on. Let's not do that. Let's do this. Why isn't this working? I know, I'm trying to zoom in. 200, that's kind of crazy. All right, here we go. 14, first part. Square root of 2 over 4 times 1 minus root 3. If you got this piece, you just might have simplified wrong if you couldn't factor out. The cosine, you should have ended up with root 2 over 4 times root 3 plus 1. Remember, grade it first, go back later. You can go watch the video and try to find your mistakes. Just get the answers down, cool? And then number third one, the tangent of negative pi over 12, using the sum and difference formula, negative 2 plus rad 3. It was a nasty complex fraction. We simplified. Got the right answers down?
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, and moving on 1. Number 30. Ah, look at that. What? It looked nasty. It looked gross. It wasn't even unit circle-y ones, except he got to put them together and say, booyah. Bum, bum. Right? You just had to use the formula. Cosine 170. What is it? Who cares? You didn't have to find it. Okay. Number 36. Hey, same video, right? Just now with radians. This whole nastiness. Use the formula. Throw them together and say, wait a minute, that's a unit circle one? Sweet. We can finish. 45, first quadrant, root 2 over 2.
Yeah, stop at 36.
Number next one. Why'd you stop?
I don't know.
Don't stop. Believe. Okay, so sum and difference formula.
I think I tried. That's where I stopped.
All right. Come on back, my distracted ones. Don't act like Algebra 1 kids. Don't worry, they're not in here.
What was that directed to? Yo, this is on YouTube.
All right, don't worry, they know they're loud and noisy and cannot focus with beans. How on earth were they able, after plugging into the formula, to keep going?
Because you know that's 1.
Unit circle! Unit circle! Plug it in, solve. Done. Plug it in, solve. Done. Number 76. Final answers are, oh, you were able to use your calculator? And if you made your window 0 to 2 pi, you should have seen, hey, it hits at 0, hey, it hits halfway pi, and hey, it hits... Why wasn't 2 pi included in the answer? Yeah, what was it? What was the directions that you should be writing in your homework? 2 pi had an open, meaning not him, and 0 had a close, meaning he's okay. Right? 0 had a closed bracket, that means include 0. 2 pi had an open, which meant, not him. Just those two. Good? Any more evens, guys? Hey, section 5.5, let's go. Section 5.5, let's go. What was new? Formulas.
I skipped that one.
What was new? Formulas. Number 2, fill it in, but how many answers were there?
There were
3 of them. How many answers were there? 3 of them. Eileen, can I have you grab the little drawer above my seat? Pull out. And get one of the little yellow sheets. Oh, sorry, other drawer. Come this way. Yeah. You see it? Yeah, it's a funny drawer. Get one of those little orange sheets. Can I scroll down? Number 10, you got to use a double angle formula. And then get me a little paper and put the same drawer. You guys got it? 7 pi over 6, 11 pi over 6, pi over 2? Oh, what happened? What's wrong?
I'm just incompetent.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't understand this one. Yeah, that was the one, like...
What was the extra credit for that? What's the
All right.
5 bucks?
What?
Was the extra credit on top of that?
Oh, I can scroll up.
A little bit.
75.
75. We're gonna get that one.
Hey guys, we have a test tomorrow and Friday. The first grade of the semester, it will determine your class grade. If you get anything less than an A, your grade is no longer an A. Actually, it's not right now. It's more like a 0. So, sad day. Is this important? Yeah. Am I going to be here to help you on Friday? No. How about tomorrow after school? No. Today's all we got. Okay. Number 10. You're supposed to solve. Question, can we solve for x the way it is? No. So what did they do? They used a formula, the double angle of cosine. Why on earth did they use the version? They had 3 to choose from. Why did they use the version with only sine squared? Then it's all sines, right? So we can go ahead and set it up. It's a quadratic in terms of sine. You factor, right? Factoring trig functions, that's back from section 5.3. And we set each factor equal to 0, and we solve, and we have to know for Friday, the problem portion of the test, the unit circle. I'm not giving you that. But can you write down the chart at the beginning of the test and use it? Yes. Can you memorize the first quadrant, write it down quick and use it? Yeah, it's up to you. When is sine negative 1/2? And I'm guessing the interval is 0 to 2 pi. It's looking like 0 to 2 pi, right? So we're just going around the normal way, 0 to 2 pi, looking for any answers that we can find. Sine's negative in quadrants, 3 and 4 at the 30-degree angle, 7 pi over 6, 11 pi over 6, and when is sine positive 1? Only at pi over 2. We tracking? Ish. At least we have the answers, and we can go back in the video and check it out later.
You do have that.
Hey, there you go. Let's keep going. Number 20. She wasn't too bad. Factor out of 5, use a formula after pulling out a negative. Dun, 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 dun. Final answer, negative 5 cosine 2x, using the double angle of cosine formula. Today's the 11th, right, cool kids?
Right. Yeah.
Okay, let's keep going. Number 22. Ooh, it's a triangle one. How do I know? Because there's a triangle. How else do I know? Because this wouldn't be on the test for you. Because it tells us not the angle, but the sides. Adjacent over hypotenuse. They tell us exactly where to put this triangle. The adjacent is negative, hypotenuse is positive, and the second quadrant, opposite, is positive as well. So now we're using it, right? We're using that triangle to get us the following. Double check them. Sine of 2u, negative 24 over 25. Cosine 2u, 7 over 25. Tangent of 2u, negative 24 over 7. Are we good? Number 42. It was a plug and chug one, but backwards. They gave us the answer to the formula. We had to go back to the answer of the formula. What formula in particular? Do you guys figure it out? The one with the square root. Who are the ones with the square roots? Booyah. Fit it in. It's a half angle formula. You just had to figure out which one. It had 1 plus cosine, so it must have been this guy. Take whoever's inside, cut him in half, put a cosine in the front. Dun, 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 dun. Why is it absolute value? Probably wouldn't take off points for that. Long story short, remember it could be plus or minus, so we don't exactly know where it came from. But don't stress too much. Number next one. 62, let me give you a couple seconds. Is that okay? You have to use the sum to product formulas. Let me move my mouse. You have to use the sum to product formulas. Once you use the sum to product formulas, the nice thing is they used an odd property or the odd property of sine to be able to say, hey, sine of a negative is negative sine, so they pull that negative out. because of the property, the odd property of sine. Now what they do, since there's a times in between, yeah, since it's multiplication, these are factors, set each factor equal to 0. Good. And then Luca, how are we doing with the whole 2x, 4x equals?
Okay.
It's okay? When is sine 0? Add all the pi's, divide by 2. Got it. When is sine 0? All the pi's, divide by 4. Got it. Wait, why didn't they stop? They weren't asking for infinitely many. They weren't asking for all. They were asking for as many fit in. Aw, stink. How many pi over 4s are there in 0 to 2 pi? A lot of them. How many pi over 2s are there in 0 to 2 pi? Fewer. 0, 90, 180, 270, stopped at 360 because 2 pi wasn't included. And these ones just go through all the pi over 4s. But technically, aren't some of these written twice? I guess you wouldn't need to write them twice. That's kind of silly. But either way. I think they also had you guys graphing and then trying to find the answers. But remember in graphs, when you find the zeros, aren't they nasty decimals instead of radians? That's why unit circle is better if we can do it. Number 70. Is he the last one? Nice. Number 70. That one didn't have as good of a backboard, so I use that one. You missed it, Brandon?
Sorry.
Sure.
So once in a lifetime.
That was pretty close. More coordinating than I could ever do. That's why I play football.
But come on, that's prime spot. Like it's right there, right, like in the corner.
That's true.
All right, use the formula, the half angle formula, and then I think they split it up to be 1 over sine minus cosine over sine, and that's cosecant, and that's cotangent. Dun, 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 dun. Technically, should you have shown your work like this? No. What should you guys have done? Made a T-chart. Got it. All right, cool kids. This brings us up to the test review. Boop. There he is.
Do it.
Spirals, new section, new side. Get that test review down. It's not that long this time, huh? Do you know why? Some take a little longer. Some take a little shorter. Some take a little longer. After you guys write this down, we're going to go ahead and make sure we go through our notes and star the formulas you have to make sure to have for tomorrow, to have memorized. Remember, you're just filling in. I give you one part of the formula, you give me the other. One page, one side, you're going to finish early, and when you finish early, what can you do with the rest of class? No. We're going to work together on questions from the review because you have the problem portion of the test on Friday. Remember? Nicole, what's up, kid? Yeah, go ahead. If anybody else wants to come borrow a book, I have approximately 3.
Can I go get my locker?
Yeah, if you want to go to your locker, go fast, because I'm going to talk about formulas to memorize for tomorrow. Go fast, go fast, go fast. Okay, these ones you expected though, right? Like all the basic ones we should expect. Now hold on real quick. Remember tomorrow I'm going to give you one side of the equation. You guys are going to give me the other, but a quick heads up with that. I might not ask for all of them. I might ask for, like, I don't know, a random couple. I'm just randomly wiggling my pen so no one thinks I'm actually pointing out answers, because to be honest, I don't remember exactly what I put. But I'm giving you a name so you can, in your mind, connect it with a category. I'm giving you one side and you give me the other. What can you not forget to write?
You. Otherwise, we still like data. I wrote a note. I don't know. I think it's from the notes.
Well, how's the
So I don't know if you put them in.
You won't?
Okay, all of these ones, the sum and difference ones. I might ask you for 1 or 2, but you kind of got to know them all. But don't they kind of come in pairs, cool kids? Co, with or together, cosine, sine. Sine, well, not with or together, so sine, cosine, sine. Sine, the signs stay the same. Cosine, the signs change. Okay, anyway. Exactly. Sum and difference are a yes. Double angle are a yes. Remember, I could ask you 3 different equals for this guy. Remember, I could ask you for 3 different equals for that guy. Power reducing are a yes, half angle are a yes, and then whew, we're done. None of the sum to product, none of the product to sum, none of the other yuckiness, whatever, ended up showing up in section 5.5 at the end. Okay? If anybody else needs to star anything else? I might ask you in some categories for all of them. Other ones, I'll probably just ask you for part. Real quick, I will not ask you to give me like verbatim this statement, or even, to be honest, tell me the statement at all. So forget him. Looks like I'm underlining him. I'm trying to say forget him. This is a struggle. Forget him. Okay. So formulas to have memorized for tomorrow. The basic ones, you've known them since 5.1. The sum and difference ones, that was from 5.4. Double angle and power reducing and half angle from 5.5. Are we cool? All right. Kiddos, those are the formulas you have to be ready. Remember, I will, no, we're not going there. That's after the test. No, we're done. We're done. Those formulas. All right, here's your test review. And for any of those that need to write down past homeworks to be working on frantically. But remember, are we turning in our spirals tomorrow? Nah, we're not waiting. No, we're not. We're waiting until Friday because